Hello everyone and welcome to Gemma's Window. If you have followed the calculations in the information box below and concluded that you're a power year number 7, then you are at the right place. Just very quickly going over those calculations because I still get questions about them. When you calculate your power year number, you only do it once for the year 2019. The months will change, but I'll tell you what the months are. You don't have to worry about that. So let's calculate your power year number quickly and just review for those of you who need it. Take the month that you're born, take the number of the month that you were born, and add it to the day that you were born. Okay, so January's 1, maybe you were born the 12th, so add 1 plus 12 and get 13. Now add any double digits to reduce it to a single digit number, right? So if you had 13, you'd say 1 plus 3 is 4. Now get your single digit number from the month of birth and the day of birth. Now add 3 to it. 3 represents 2019. If it's still a double digit, reduce it yet again to a single digit number. And that's your power year number for the whole year of 2019. So if you are a 7, that means you, where is my 7 on here? 5, 6, oh, here we are. That means that May is the month of 3 for you. Now, while I have my piece of paper in front of me with dates, I'm going to give you all the special days of the month all at once right now. So if you'd like to jot them down, you can, okay? And I won't forget to give them to you later. So 7s, in the month of May, when you are looking for a job or you're looking to pitch a new idea or create a new project, create something new, the best days are May 6th, the 15th, and the 24th. If you're looking for days to ask for a raise, to play the lottery, to expect money to come in from somewhere, best days of May for you are May 1st, May 10th, May 19th, and May 28th. Best days for romance and love or relationships of some kind will be May 8th, May 17th, and May 26th. And best days for endings, you know, sometimes you're looking for something to wrap up, a project of some kind, or maybe you're thinking of ending a relationship, or maybe you're expecting an ending of something coming from someone else. Those days might be May 2nd, May 11th, May 20th, and 29th. I do want to remind you that your power days, 7, for the month of May and every month are the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. That's when the universe sprinkles a little bit more magic on you, and you can create and manifest even more things that you desire on those days. So let's review. If you're a 7, and you're a 7 for the entire year of 2019, 7 is a year that's a little bit more quiet, and it's when you go inward and you're determining, like, what's my purpose? What do I really want? Where do I really belong? Where do I have faith in things? And it might be a year where you're specializing and focusing on one thing. Maybe it's getting your health back, or your shape back, or going to school to finally get a certification you've always wanted, or get that into motion, or take care of yourself after a traumatic event and you're just laying low. But it is a year that goes inward. Now, I said, what month did I say you were in? Why do I keep, okay, 3. So your month of 3 is a little bit lighter. It's a lighter month. And it's a little bit, should be, a little bit more festive and a little bit more fun. 3 is meant to be fun, but 3 does attract drama. I find that 3 attracts drama. So drama can be good and drama can be taxing on you. So let's take a look at different areas of your life. Let's take a look at if you are presently working and you have a job, how you're being perceived, what's going on at work, what you can expect at work in relation to those numbers and where you are in life right now. I want to tell you, when I do read clients all the time, and when I look at what year they're in, it gives me a good idea of what the cards are trying to say, what the messages are trying to say, especially for you. And I do find an uncanny number of sevens are usually in a place of, what's my next move? Where am I going? What do I really want? So I find the numbers to be very tangible and factual, where a lot of the other work that I do is really based on my intuition, my clairvoyance, and messages that come from the cards. So let's see what we've got. Now, okay, for those of you who have a job, sevens, what I've got here is, it makes sense to me. I've got that you have been through some kind of trials and tribulations at work. There have been some kind of conflicts. Now, this card talks a bit about where you may have carried the weight for someone else, or felt like you carried the weight for someone else, and maybe got whacked along the way, or not the appreciation that you wanted. There's some kind of conflict that has gone on, and you've been laying low, being very nice, behaving yourself, and that's just what a seven would do, and that is where we find you. This is my be nice card. Don't strong arm, don't muscle your way in, be nice. The next card that you have, and this is in relation to work, is a phenomenal card, and it's the Sun card, and my sun has a beautiful golden arch, and the universe wants you to, they want to push you right through that golden arch for beautiful, beautiful things coming in your future. So the message that's coming in my head right now is, it's your turn that's coming, and good things will happen. Now, in this month of 3, I feel like you've dealt with the drama, and now you're going to get some payback. Some payback is coming in the way of work in this month of 3. Next month, in the month of June, you'll be in the month of 4, and that's when it's all laid out for you. So you're on your way. The actual building and creation may happen next month, but you're on your way. You've paid your dues, and you're on your way for better things to be coming to you as far as the job. That's promotion, maybe move to a different department and working with the different people that you want, a relocation. Even if you've been hanging in there waiting for a response from another organization to hire you, I would even go for that in this reading. Let's take a look at those of you who are looking for work. Okay, that's nice. Okay. I have a nice card, but I have it surrounded by confusion, and you're just not sure. So let's take this. You're looking for a job. You're in the year of 7, which is a year where, you know, you may be sitting back and hoping things come to you a little bit. And I must say, I feel like you're right. There are certain times and certain numbers and certain months and certain cards that I would not suggest that. Most of the time, I would not suggest that, because I do feel like you've got to be in it to win it. But I feel like you are in it. I feel like you have put the feelers out. I think you've made the right contacts, or you're about to make the right contact. And I think it is a case, this is the perfect partnership card, and it happens to be a 3. You're in the month of 3. So maybe through socializing, or through just, you know, social media, or touching base, you are actually reaching out to people who can help you. And then you don't want to push. You're absolutely right. You don't want to push. Your instincts are telling you that I don't want to push. I don't want to turn somebody off. I've put it out there for what I want. And you're right. And you made a good contact. Again, you're in a month of 3. which is a little bit more social and lighter. You're going into that month of 4 next month, where things might become more concrete and the offer comes, or you're actually beginning by that time. So you've got good cards here, and you've got good numbers, and everything to me makes sense. And I hope that for you it does, and I hope for you things work out. Let's take a look at love, okay? And we're going to shuffle these cards, and we're going to ask about people who are in a relationship and what's going on there. What is the greatest message from Spirit to you sevens today about your relationship? Then we will be looking at people who are looking for a relationship. Then we'll also take a look and see if there's anything in there about reconciliation, those of you who are waiting for that to happen. Okay, so let's take a look at you are in a relationship and what's the best that we can expect, or any kind of spiritual advice. It's so ironic, and of course we know there are no coincidences, how these cards favor you sitting back, waiting, watching, thinking, hoping after you've implemented plans. So those of you who are in relationships, now I have my card here, my Nine of Wands. And my Nine of Wands is about, there's been some rough waters and some rocky roads, and it's like you've got one more hump to get over to finally feel good about the relationship that you're in. And you've been very patient. We're finding you at a time now where you are sitting back. You're like, I've said my piece, or we've been through this 10 times. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to watch, and I'm going to see what is my partner's response. Are they going to stick to what they committed to do? What we committed, we are going to do. And you're watching and you're waiting, and if you're not, or you're not sure, that's what the suggestion is. For your year of 7, you're watching and you're waiting to see what's going to happen. And you're learning as time goes on. You're learning more and more about, is this partner going to come through for me? Are we going to be able to work this out? It's not about rushing. You've already said what you needed according to the cards. And if you're planning on saying what you needed this very day, you'll say what you want, and then you'll sit back and you'll watch and you'll wait. Now, our final card here, just have to put my glasses on, because I like to look at the numbers too. And I do feel like you're going to be coming to a conclusion about this issue with your partner. And I do feel like it may blow up a little bit on you, or you may blow it up, or you may blow up. Now, this is an 8 card, which means you're coming to a conclusion of this issue. And I feel like you kind of lose it a little bit, like you've been holding on and you lose it. Now remember, we talked about the month of 3. You're in the month of 3, and the month of 3 can bring drama. And that's what this makes it look like. It looks like you've held on for a long time, but you're going to lose your patience. So you may lose it in this month, or you may lose it, not next month, May, June, July, maybe in July. July is your month of changes and reorganization. And so it all depends on when you have brought up or bring up what's bothering you and what you want to change. Maybe it's not bothering you. Maybe it's just something you want to change. Whatever it is, I feel like you do lose your patience in the next couple of months, possibly, and decide therein. Now, I don't have an answer here as to whether or not you exploding gets you what you want. And I don't want to start pulling cards on that, because next month we're going to take a look at where you are. Energy changes. When I do readings with people and they say, when can I come back? I say, if you have a new question, you can come back tomorrow. But if you're asking the same question, You got to give some time, a month or two, so I can see if any energy has shifted or there have been any changes. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I feel like it's coming to a head, whatever the situation is that you'd like to change with who you're with. Let's look at people who are looking for love, okay, sevens? So you're in a month of three, and that's a good month to meet someone. It's a dating month. Three is a dating number, keeping it light, meeting people. So there is a nice chance for you to meet someone this month and then find that special person and focus on it in this year of seven. Okay. See what we've got here. So you have very nice cards here. It's just uncanny how, again, we find you've planted the seeds and now you're kind of sitting back. You have a gorgeous card in your past or your recent past, the Magician card, and that's the card where you can pull it all out of the hat. It's the beginning of something new and possibly very exciting and very positive, and and now I've got you, boom, sitting back and waiting. So where's the good stuff? When's it going to happen? But your card that's coming into being is my having it all card. It's my card that you've got the family, you've got the money, you've got the dog, the cat, the house. It's all there. So you're right in not pushing the envelope, and that's what your whole reading is about. You are in a year where you've planted seeds in the past, and now it's a year to sit back and wait and see how those seeds grow and manifest. You have been involved with your life. You have been involved with a plan, but now you're just sitting back a little bit to wait and see what happens, and good things as far as job and good things as far as relationship are in your cards. If they were not here on this table, I would have to tell you that and tell you we have to wait until next month or the next reading or whenever for that energy to shift, like I just mentioned to you before. But they are here. They are here. That you've planted the seeds for things to come to fruition for you, really in the near future, in the next month or 2 months. Now, if you would, sevens, if you would just think of a question, any question you want, and it can be about love, it can be about job again, or it can be about a relationship with someone else, a sibling, a parent, a friend, a situation with a friend, anything at all you'd like to ask. I'm going to pick 3 cards that are going to give us the best outcome that you can expect, sevens, from your situation, in your question, in this year of 7, in this month of 3. I'm going to pull one extra because I kind of, this makes sense to me. First of all, I have you in a very strong relationship. You're either very close to the situation that's happening, or it's been happening for a long time, or you actually have had a relationship with someone that's strong, or it moved very quickly and became strong, or whatever it is, you have a close relationship. It's near and dear to you, whatever this question is, in some way, shape, or form, because that's the card I have. Something is spiraling out of your control, or you feel like something is out of control. And you're right, because I have my rumors card here. This is the extra card that I just felt, and I had a hankering to pull. And I feel like you are not getting the right information back, and it's really important that you know. Because what I feel like is coming into being is you're going to say, that's it. That's it. I'm going to throw the towel in. I don't trust this person. I don't trust these people. I don't trust this organization anymore. I'm going to throw the towel in. I've had it. We're going into the Moon card. I'm disillusioned with them. I've gotten wrong information. And I just want to get out of it. And I want to have a new day and a new start. But this card that I felt to pull means that you are not getting correct information. You don't have the whole story yet. So my suggestion, sevens, is that there's a in this month of 3, you want to do something about it. Something dramatic is happening, or you may create it or turn it into something dramatic, because you just feel like you want to make a move. You want to change. You want to change it once and for all and know the story. But I'm here to tell you, Sevens, you don't know the whole story. To hang in there. Hang in there a little longer and let the information unfold. And it may be up to, you're in the month, it may be another 5 months until you get the proper information, or information that makes you know for sure what to do about this situation. So again, Sevens, if you can sit back, absorb, and watch, like many of your cards have been saying that you're doing, there is a situation where you're not feeling the love to do that, and you want to face it head on and get to it. And the cards are saying, don't be fooled. Understand that everybody is the star of their own movie, and they perceive things according to how they're feeling at the moment, and then they tell a story, and then it gets morphed even more and gets back to you, and you're just not getting the clear picture yet. Thank you so much, Sevens, for joining Gemma's Window. If you'd like to know more about me or look into a private reading, just jump on to gemmaswindow@gmail.com. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, I'd love to have you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next month. Bye, Sevens.